What's up, MHD family? This is Robert McArtor with Maryland Homes team of RE/MAX Components. We're coming to you live this evening on Maryland's Thriving Thursdays, where we produce Maryland's #1 Facebook Live show called Let's Talk Real Estate. Tonight, we're going to have a special guest. We're going to have a calendar of events where we're going to share with you events that are going on within the community and also important housing stats. So we want you to grab a cup of coffee or a glass of iced tea. We want you to brace yourself because in 3, 2, 1, let's talk real estate.
Do I have a great house for you guys, flip job. Oh no, yeah, the next door neighbors are lovely, frat house. It's got tons of personality, haunted. And I will be with you guys every step of the way, West Palm.
Look
That commercial's so funny.
That commercial's hilarious. It really is. I've got a house for you, flip job. Hey, it's Rob
Oh my
McArtor,
gosh.
it's Maria McArtor, and welcome
How are you?
to Wisdom Wednesdays, by the way. We're going to call it with something, we're going to come up with a name.
I thought you said you
But
weren't going to say that.
I did, I just said,
They said
like,
that
literally
we
right before the
are
show, I'm like, I'm not going to
changing
call
our
it
minds.
Wisdom Wednesdays. But we're having a fantastic time here. All week we've had just a wonderful week. We had an awesome team meeting on Monday, had our brokerage meeting today, and we've had a great breakfast and just a time to kind of talk to everybody. But tonight it's all about you. It's all about answering your questions.
Always.
If you want to comment below your questions to us. If you just want to give us a thumbs up or a like, just to know that you're there and you're watching us, we greatly appreciate it. We're going to have a great time tonight. We have a lot of stuff that we're going to get through, by the way. We're going to talk about home buyer tips for finding the one.
Right.
So remember that. And we're going to
So
talk
we
a
need
little
the
bit.
sellers to put that one on the market. Just
That's right.
saying.
Yeah. And we're going to talk too a little bit about the barbecue bash. I was the
Yes.
judge and came away with some nice photographs and some things just to share with you.
And
that's gonna be
probably
lot
a
of fun,
very
too.
full belly.
Yep, exactly. So we're going to talk about that and quite a few more things. We're going to talk about that as soon as we get back. Hi, welcome back.
Yes.
Super excited that you're joining with us. Again, comment your questions below live. We love to be able to hear from you, even if
Yeah.
you just give us just check in and just say, hey, give us a thumbs up that we're doing a great job.
Yes.
And if we're not doing a great job, keep it to yourself.
I
I'm kidding.
like
I'm
that
kidding.
feedback.
Yeah,
That's
right.
good feedback.
Exactly.
And hey, Katie.
Katie Connell,
How
thank
are
you for
you?
joining in. Hey, back to you, by the way. And again, we're just having a great time. We're so excited that you're joining with us this evening. We're having a lot of fun. And hey, by the way, I forgot to mention, we're also doing the giveaway for the
We
last week's-
are. So I was just mentioning that we're going to do some chat about what to do to be part of the giveaway. And I just want to say that we just love Katie's husband. All those home burger husbands, they married good men. And not that my son is married to one of them, just saying. But anyway, her husband is so good to my son. And so is Ben. So we've just been so blessed by great friends. But anyway,
Exactly.
we're glad you're
Yep.
here. So we are. Do you want me to do the giveaway first?
Let's do the
We
giveaway
can
in
do that.
one second.
So,
First, let me
oh.
just share with you, if you are looking to find us on social media, here's the way to do it. So you want to visit us on Instagram, Facebook. Obviously, you're on Facebook now. I have a Twitter and our Pinterest. You don't have to write all this down now. You can always go back in the video. It's saved, our YouTube channel. And guess what? We do have a TikTok as well. Can you believe we have a TikTok? We actually have a TikTok, just to let you know.
well,
So,
we have more than one TikTok. You mean a TikTok account? Yes.
Yeah, we have a TikTok
It's
that
not
we do for
like
business.
one of our close family members is a TikTok star or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, I tend to do a lot of dancing on our TikTok page.
Not me. I don't dance.
No, I don't dance either.
You wish. I know
So,
you wish I
yeah.
did, but I don't. No, just joking.
Oh my goodness,
Just saying.
that's a whole nother show, honey. This is a family show. Just
This
to let
is
you
a
know,
family
This is
show.
a family
This
show.
is a family show.
Exactly. Yeah.
So tomorrow we're going to have a post up talking about reminding everyone our change of time or evening, because we're on Wednesday night now, not Thursday night, and we're going to be doing a giveaway, and these are our giveaways. I'll be posting some pictures as well, but you'll get to see here live first. Well, if you were live last week, and these beautiful, beautiful
Wow, look at that. Huh?
mats. Hello, fall.
Yep. Hello, fall.
And,
I've got it. I've got it. Keep them
okay.
coming.
All
Keep them
right.
coming.
So then I know some very handsome gentlemen who would like.
I actually
my
like
son
this.
begged me to keep
Yep.
this one, but it's not going to happen.
That's a nice one. These are really heavy, by the way.
Because
They
they're our giveaway.
have like
Yes.
rubber on the back side of them, so these are pretty heavy. These are not.
Can you tell this
junk.
man does not shop for anything home decor, except I don't know.
I do shop
don't
for home
think you do.
decor. I carry out whatever
lighting,
you buy.
Lighting, and then this one. So if you just share, we're gonna have a post tomorrow up talking about reminder of our change of date. Time. Well, the time's the same, 7:00 as always. And if you just share it and tag 2 people, letting them know about our Facebook Live show and tagging 2 people, all you have to do is share it. Easy.
That's it.
We'll be drawing next week and announcing the winners for sure.
That's right.
And then if you are part of our MHT All Stars, which we have a great following, and we're so grateful for all of our clients and friends, we're going to probably be doing something special closer to Thanksgiving too. So there you go. Just
There you go.
Easy.
Easy. So
And yes, we're so grateful that.
let's give her a little round of
Cooper
applause for
loves.
that one.
Oh no,
That's
please
right.
don't do it.
I did.
Don't.
I did it.
I feel like I'm on the
It's our studio audience, and I can't control
the
them.
Carol Burnett show or something. Although that was a great show, that's a huge
That
compliment
was
to us.
exactly.
Alrighty.
All right, so we are going to dive right in.
Okay.
Our studio is so packed here
Sorry.
with different papers and things like that, but I wanted to dive in to just take a couple of minutes here. where you're going to talk about the finding the one. So finding the one, if you saw any of our little advertisements or anything for that, this is really important. Just a couple of homebuyer tips for finding the one.
Okay.
And the one is what I'm referring to is your dream home, basically. It really comes down to your dream home.
It could be your starter home.
Could be the starter home. Yep.
You know, we own 3 homes, meaning like
Well,
we started
when we sold
an
one, went to the next
we started
one.
in an
Yeah,
investment property that was part of a rental as well.
Exactly.
And then we found a cute rancher in Fallston, which was one of my favorite streets to live on, Waters Avenue. And I went in the pouring rain. You were doing an auction.
That's
and
right.
I said to you, can you just sneak away for 5 minutes? And he did. And I took 2 babies, 18 months apart, Alexander and Natalie, in carriers, and went to go see this house. And it was probably the perfect house for us. We had the best neighbors and the best memories.
We just talked about that with somebody else.
Right, we did. So on that street,
I forgot who it was that we were talking to.
That street in Fallston has maybe 10 houses on it, and it was small. It had 1 bathroom. We survived with 1 bathroom for quite a while. But our son actually bought a house on that street, and he was like, "Mom, I love the street." And the kids talk about who's going to buy a house on that street, and it's just adorable, and he's so happy. Anyway, sorry. So, but then was the one. Then we had 2 more children, and we outgrew that house, and we bought a house, no lie, a street over. The kids were so happy that they had the same bus driver. That made them happy. But anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe they didn't care about sharing a bathroom. It was me who cared about sharing bathrooms. A bathroom. Anyway, go ahead.
All right,
Sorry,
so-
the one. So the one.
If you want to share your experiences, by the way,
Please
finding the
do.
one. I know there's several that are watching right now. They're still looking for the one. Maybe
Yeah.
you've already passed your one. Now you're on to your second home. Maybe share a couple of experiences in the comment section. We have quite a few people that follow us that would love to be able to respond and maybe share their stories as well. So that'll be awesome. So the first thing is be patient. Listen, folks, please be patient. Listen, I know you're reading some of the headlines out
Not my
there like, hey,
character
the market's changing. Interest rates are going up, things of that nature. It is still a seller's market. There's no question about it. I looked at the saturation rates today, and we're still less than half of where we need to be in what's considered a normalized market. So as far as saturation, I won't go into those details with you.
For
how many
listings,
how many homes are
homes
on the market,
that
things
are
like that.
listed
So
right now.
so it's still quite a bit of seller's market. There is some room for you though as a buyer right now to be able to negotiate a little bit. Maybe not so much on the price, maybe so much on the price. It all depends on the property, the location,
It could be
condition, things like that.
overpriced.
But you could also negotiate as far as where you're not having to come in over list price or give up some appraisal money, or if it underappraises, or even your home inspection. So
not ask for any repairs.
there's so many people that didn't ask for repairs.
Not that I
or-
know. We encourage that.
Bought it but now you could buy it as is, with the right to terminate the contract, things like that. We'll go into those details when we meet. But anyway, be patient in this market. That's number one. Number
Yes.
two, embrace compromise. Embrace compromise. So what does that mean? Listen to the stat here real quick. Nearly 7 in 10 home buyers made compromises in the home that they purchased even this past year. So 7 in 10 made some compromises. So you're going to still end up making compromises. Even if those interest rates just creep up a little bit, the inventory is still going to be somewhat of a tight inventory. Listen, when you go in and you see the green walls and the shag carpet, but it's a wow kitchen or a beautiful yard or a great location or an awesome garage, because I know, hey, some of you guys out there, and ladies, you want that awesome garage. Listen, you could paint the walls. You could change out that shag carpet. Don't be scared away by some of the smaller details in the home, and we're going to help guide you with that. So don't worry about that. Okay. Third thing is, Maria, know your priorities. Knowing what's most important and what's just a bonus for you can help you stay focused. So remember that. Okay.
Right.
So know what your priorities are, and then the last thing is commit. Oh my goodness. Gone are the days of the back and forth negotiating and things like that. Those days are going to eventually come back, to you. But make that solid offer, commit to it, move forward, and make it where it's going to be acceptable to that seller, and commit, and we'll be able to move forward and get you into that dream home. So those are just a few things there, and just to summarize real quick, as far as because of increased demand, you'll need to be patient in the market, embrace compromise, and put your best foot forward and make that best offer possible. Okay.
So what I would say, because when you were saying prioritize, what I encourage my buyers to do is to take your top 5 must-haves and take those from your list of 10, which mine might have been a list of 15, because we all know we
That's
have
right.
that dream list. And even when we bought this home we're living in now, where we plan to grow old in,
That's right.
that's the goal,
Yep,
right,
yep.
honey?
It is.
Possibly move to the beach, but at the same time, growing old in this house.
That's right.
So we were talking about our top 5, like a kitchen. A big kitchen was important to me, close to the family room. We had a flat lot at our other house, and we had, oh my lands, how many parties for
We had
everything.
some great parties for the kids.
And
We
this
really did.
house has a flat lot in the front, but a little bit of a hill. But the kids were getting older, but they lived at the end of a court. They could ride their
That's
bikes
right.
safely,
Yeah.
and I didn't have to worry and things like that. So you had to give and take.
That's
and
right.
and
We definitely had to compromise.
we
There's
love
no
it.
question about
You
it.
wanted a pool. I did not
But,
want a
but
pool.
we wanted size. We wanted
I
to be
did
able to
not want a
entertain our children's friends, our friends,
Right.
and we wanted the space and size. Really, what we were focused on, and more than living with just one
Right.
bathroom. I mean, for many years, all we had was one bathroom. In fact, in our first 2 homes, we only had one bathroom to work with.
We
so
did,
you can
and we
imagine-
actually showed. Well, not showed. We were looking at a house last night, and I was showing an investment property that we have listed as well, with one bathroom. And it is an adorable starter home right here in Fallston. So if you're looking for a fixer-upper, this is definitely, I think, a first-time home buyer or an investor property that's going to put a little TLC into it. It's Fallston Schools right here on Vale Road, 1111 Vale Road. Drive by, take a peek
Look
at
that
it.
up.
2 nice garages. What I have not met one man that says, "Yeah, I don't need a garage." I haven't met one yet. And so a garage is always well, I say garage. These are sheds.
Well, there's one
but
that's a garage and
still
one they kind
you
of
can
added on
store
behind it.
things
Yep.
in
Mhm.
it.
Yep.
So then we saw another one that had a garage probably bigger than the house, Rob, right? Sorry about that. Which I know that's another dream for lots of people. And me, I think storage. I could store some things in there. I can buy extra and just keep it in there. But
That's right.
But then I get accused of hogging the garage up. So, but
That's
anyway,
right.
so what are your top 5? I know, Katie, you guys might have some goals of moving in the future. What are one of your top 5 must-haves in a house?
Yeah.
Or something
Even just
you're looking for?
share one of them.
I love
you
that.
can go through all 5 if you like.
I love
but-
to hear what they are.
That's right. Put them in the
You
comment
know?
section below and just kind of let us bounce off of that. That'll be awesome.
Just
to find out. Even if it's your dream home that you'll probably never have in a million years. Maybe it's a $20 million home out in the slopes of Denver or out in California or in Italy or whatever. Maybe there's
Italy.
some top 5s in that area and we would love to be able to kind of share and have fun in those dreams with you as
Right.
well. So
Right.
that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah.
I think so. Absolutely.
Well-
So if you are, what I would say when we're talking about finding the one, start planning. Like if you are thinking about selling, just thinking about it. I would just start. You could subscribe to searchmydreamhome.com and just dream. Start looking. See what's out in the market. See, oh, wow, I really do like a larger deck. That's great for entertaining.
That's right.
Or I don't need a big yard. We don't need a big yard, because we don't want to keep mowing it and taking care of it.
That's right.
So I would say sign up for Search My Dream Home, .com, and just start seeing what's out there. Put some of the things in that you want to have.
That's right, Katie. Thank you for sharing. So just to let you know, our first 2 homes, which are very small homes, we didn't have a deck at all. So not even a patio. Well, I don't think we had a patio. We did. We put in
We
a concrete
put a
little
patio in.
and I put in a small
Yes,
little
in the
koi
one
pond.
bathroom.
Like a real small koi
Yeah.
pond at the end of my patio because I always wanted
Yep.
a little pond. And that was in our second home that was really small, by the way. So,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, that's great to have that at the top of your list. As a nice deck off the back or side of your home. So that's
So
fantastic.
if you're starting out with 1,100 square feet, 1,200, 1,300 square feet, don't be turned off by that because, one of the homes we lived in and we had 2 little ones in it was 1,200 square feet right here in Fallston. And my kids, to this day, now that they're adults, they never complained about the space. They don't remember one thing. I never hear them say one negative thing about the space, ever. Like, Mom, that house is always just too small for us, blah, blah, blah. No, they just say positive things. And I think to myself, what we think is important to them may not really be important to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we'd love to hear your list. We look forward to helping you find your dream home, whether it's your first one, second one, or third one, because we've done that. We've outgrown one house and moved on to the other.
Exactly.
Twice.
Yep.
But no more babies for us.
So kind of moving on, transitioning again, put your comments below if you have any real estate questions. Any questions at all, we'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Just as long as I don't have to pull out my crystal ball and try and pull up an answer from there.
I wish we had one that was accurate.
Exactly, right? Exactly. So this past Friday, this past weekend, Friday, Saturday, was the State of Maryland Barbecue Bash right in Bel Air.
And a lot of people were surprised. They didn't know it was coming, or like, I don't know if it. I don't even know. Is it always that time of the year? I think it's in the summer.
Pretty much all, that time
or
of
is
the
it
year.
Always October.
COVID really put a damper on it last year, canceling it and things of that nature. But
that and 5,000.
But this was really big, folks. It was so many people there.
Really,
it was jam packed. As you know, I probably already shared before. You may not have known. I was one of the tailgate judges for Friday night. There was 45 entries, I believe.
Wow, that's a lot to try.
Yeah. So they actually cap it out to 45, and they actually closed 45. it off. There was more people that wanted to enter.
I literally have to be taking notes. Like, you say we need to take notes when we're showing houses.
Yeah.
Like, which one I really liked and which one I didn't. So you have pictures, Rob?
So that was the two.
Some of the things,
So the two categories. So basically, just to start off, like right off the bat at 7 o'clock, the band Whistler Road was playing. They did a great job, by the way. I just took a little picture there. So they, again, they did a really, really good job. And that was the Whistler Blower, and we do have a couple more pictures here. Whistle. Oh, is that what I said?
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
our good friends from Kona Ice was there as well.
Is that my girl working?
So there was a whole lot of booze and beer, but if you wasn't a beer drinker, you can always head over to Kona Ice. They were at stage right, I believe.
And even if you are a beer drinker, you can still head over.
But you can see the crowd. It was really, really just a lot of people. There was a lot of vendors there off to the sides and things like that. And also, here's another picture of the crowd. This was just starting in the evening, by the way, because we started the judging a lot earlier.
Look how beautiful the sky is.
Exactly, but there was so much food. And
okay, I can't wait to see the pictures.
Yeah,
you don't have pictures of the food?
So the first thing, we're going to go through the pictures. So I actually took a picture. So make sure you tell your friends right now, jump on our show, take a look at it. But I actually took a picture
I'm not a foodie.
So when they present, so we judged in 3 different categories. And I've judged this many years prior to as well. So I'm kind of used to judging this. So they had chicken and ribs. Those were the 2 entries. Okay. So what we did was they brought out the chicken first, and we judged in 3 different categories. One is presentation. The second one is taste, and then tenderness. And it's really judged very intricately.
It's like Food Network 3.
That's right.
I thought you just take a bite and say, oh, that's yummy.
No, in each category, by the way, so you have basically a 1 through 9. They never give you a 10 because they always feel like there's room for improvement, which is great. I love that. I never want to think of any of our team members as like a 10. We're all 9s only because we're always learning. We're always striving to gain more knowledge in the market and things like that. If you think that you're at the pinnacle of your career and you can gain no more knowledge, then you can become a 10. But then I might not want to use your services anymore. I always want those that are always striving to learn more and put more into their team and marketing. And that's what my takeaway was, by the way, from judging. So if you're a team leader, lead by judging. So that's awesome. So anyway, 9 different ways, those 9 different levels that you would judge each one of these categories. And it took me a while to get there. Let's go to the first picture, by the way. So this one is the chicken. Now, take a look at that, and that was awesome. So each tray...
So they're all chicken thighs.
Well, each tray that came out to us had, we had a judge on presentation. So there was literally maybe 6 or 7 of these like lined up really beautifully in a nice little tray with some greenery behind it and, things of that nature. So
Greenery.
It's really nice. Well, did I say greenery?
You said greenery.
What is it?
You're going to eat evergreens.
What is it?
Like
lettuce?
I would just...
I guess it's...
I don't know. Let's look that up.
No, it's
what
lettuce.
Right
so you
word?
put lettuce behind it and things like that.
That
But
looks
anyway,
like parsley.
So the first one, so you can see the contestant number. So we don't have any names or anything like that, but we have to mark the contestant number down.
249.
That first contestant number was fantastic. I mean, all of them got really high numbers. Number 221, don't let that shy you away. Very crispy on the outside, but very tender and fairly tasty on the inside. I really enjoyed it. I think my favorite out of all of these, well, you tell me what your favorite, just by looking at it, just let's say presentation, you just tell me what you think that your favorite is in the comment section. My favorite, I will tell you right now, was 244. It was the first one.
It looks just like you too.
But
You don't
I'm
like
a
them
very,
dry.
yeah, I don't like the dry. I like the
do
wet.
not.
So I like sauce. I like to taste the sauce. I am the sauce. You know that commercial?
You're very
Anyway,
saucy.
I like to, so it's very tender on the inside, very tasty. So I know I'm getting quite a few people hungry right now, but that was
yeah,
really,
we haven't eaten dinner.
yeah,
I'm
exactly. So that
starving.
was a lot of fun. This next category, so again, 244 is my favorite, but just by presentation, in the comment section, you tell me which one that you like. And that would be pretty cool to find out. The second presentation, by the way, was ribs. Now, these were the ribs, and as soon as they came out of the tray, we put them down, and these were the entrances. It was, we had 6 different to judge. And these were really, really good. There
Okay,
was only
so
one.
are they beef, Rob? I'm sorry.
No, these are pork.
Or pork. Is pork the better rib?
Yeah, the pork is more. For me, I like pork. Most of the Kansas City Barbecue Society, I think most of the time they do defer back, to pork.
Okay.
They have judged beef in the past, but pork is really the way to go. And a lot of people have different ways of cooking it. So the ribs. You can really go wrong with ribs, unfortunately. You can overcook it. It can be tough, things like that. You can put too much sauce on it, too much heat, things like that. So anyway, on the ribs, I am trying to remember my favorite. I believe my favorite was either.
Let me guess.
Well, the number's covered over, but it was the fourth one. It's the first one on the second row.
Really?
I had the number covered over, but I believe that might have been my favorite one. But I could tell you right now, there was one or two in here that was. You don't have to put a lot of, you don't have to overspice it with a lot of heat, okay? You just don't have to do that. If you just stay with a lot of natural flavor and then put your own just normal rub on the rib, I think you're going to be good to go with the ribs. Honestly, the feedback that I got after we judged everything from other judges is that the ones that really try to overkill it with their rub and they put a lot of real harsh spices on it, those are the ones that kind of like got the grimace face from us, and you kind of knew where they were going to judge from there. But anyway,
those people took a lot of time.
Listen. So these
you
are the
have never
tailgaters.
slow cooked a rib in your life.
Well, that's not true. I absolutely did in the green egg that I have. Yep, I did.
That's
I did a full
gone,
rack.
So you're making me
So
sad.
I did break the lid of that, but anyway, I digress. So I will tell you this: these are the tailgaters. It's just to let you know. So these are your backyard guys. These are the ones and gals too, by the way. So these are the ones that are cooking in the backyard, and I have to give it up for them. They did such a great job.
I bet it just smelled
They really
good
did.
there.
It smelled great. There was smoke everywhere. The very next day. Was the actual contest for those that are members of the Kansas City Barbecue Society. They travel all over the country. They're from different states and things like that. So that was a lot of fun, and that was my take on everything.
Okay, so Katie liked 221.
She liked 221,
and
probably
the
the chicken.
Yeah,
Yep,
you should go back to that picture.
Yeah. So the chicken was 221
Can you?
was
Sorry.
I sure can. She liked the last one. So she likes a nice crispy.
Nice crispy, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I don't blame you.
And you know what? A lot of people. Let me just share this with you real quick, and I won't stay on it too long. But some people don't like the skin. But if you cook it the right way, if you cook that chicken the right way,
I don't care
that
what they
skin can be
say.
very good. I'm just letting you know that the skin can be very good.
If you get a chicken
So-
at Costco, the skin is yummy.
That's
just
right.
saying.
That's right. And
But
this was a
That's
treat.
not barbecue. That's rotisserie.
This was an absolute treat, by the way.
See, I would have needed like a biscuit and some coleslaw to go with it.
Yep, exactly. So just keep moving along to let you
Yes.
know. And I know I've said this last week. I want to say it again only because we're trying to raise money for some of our favorite charities or favorite benefits that we give.
Well, I thought we chose the
So I want to
Children's
let you
Miracle
know that
Network.
if you go to our website at MarylandHomesteam.com, halfway down you click on our official merchandise store. You can order T-shirts, cups, mugs, aprons, all kinds of different goodies. With things that are in our store, and you will have a great job going through and taking a look at
adorable.
that. So,
I love them.
Yeah, and then
Some of them new. Are some of those
yes.
new?
So
I think so.
yeah, so some of those are new because I created them myself. But here's just an example of what it looks
You're
like.
so humble, honey.
Well, I'm sorry, but I did.
You are so
hey, if you have, by the way, just to let you
you
know,
have that creative
listen,
edge,
it's a
it's not
live
me.
show. It's a live show. If you have any statements or sayings or anything like that you've always thought that would look good on a shirt and something that's appropriate, of course, put that in the comment section or DM us directly through Facebook. I know we're streaming live right now to Twitter and to YouTube. Maybe you could just send me a private message. I would love to take your statement, whatever it is, and put it on one of our shirts. So I just think that would be I think it'd be an awesome idea. So
I think so
yeah,
too.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you very much. And
Yes.
I'll give myself an applause. Thank you very much. People are clapping right now. So, all right. So anyway, with that said, we are doing good for time. My goodness.
We are.
Yeah, we're doing.
I was on time. That's a miracle.
Yep, she was on time, and that's a miracle, exactly. So, Katie, I appreciate you joining in with us. It's fantastic.
Always.
I know we have a few more eyes that are watching right now, but we have so many shy people because, believe me, I get the emails and I get the messages later, and they're asking different questions and things like that. But we do have so many eyes that are watching us, and I really do appreciate you.
Thank you for
watch us.
joining.
Thank you for joining in with us. And I just want to go over some of the market stats if I can.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So,
what area?
Well, our area that we did the market stats for today, by the way, for you, is Parkville. By the way, if you want market stats and you would like to hear about them on a Wednesday night during our live show, again, please message us. Let us know what area you're looking for, and I would love to be able to provide you the stats for that.
Yeah.
So, So that's Parkville for you. If you'd like to take a look at it again, just kind of rewind after the show. That'll be great. And I can send you the stats as well. But just keep in mind, that was Parkville. There's only 6 coming soon properties right now in Parkville. So, yeah.
Oh,
So, no, we're good. We're good.
Awesome.
So, yeah, just to let you know, so yeah, again,
Which is a
6
great
coming soon.
area.
Yeah, if you want to know about those coming soon properties, you want to know the addresses and things like that, please feel
That's
free
really
to send us a
only a
message.
couple.
Send us a message, put it in the
not
comments, and we'll send that information out to you. Tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll send it right out to you. But take a look at those closings, huh? If you go back and see what's closed in the last 180 days,
Right.
Still a very aggressive market.
And
right
you
now.
know,
Yeah.
Parkville's so close to everything. 95, 695.
That's right.
It's close to all the colleges. You've got Towson, and you've got other colleges. Loyola's not too far. You know, right on that line of Towson and Parkville can be like, you know, kind of where our first house was.
That's right.
Near Calvert Hall. You know, so it's just, you know, you could walk to places. There's, you know, little shopping here and there. That's not.
You know what I missed? And I'm gonna. So I have to do a little finagling here, but I can because I'm a professional.
I was going to say, thank you, Andrew. I was going to say Morgan
What did he
State.
say? Morgan State?
I
Yep.
was thinking it. I was like, okay, what is that big college down there that gives so many great scholarships? And
Yeah, they have that very big overpass the
they
walking
do,
overpass.
and it's
the bridge.
beautiful.
Yep.
It's a beautiful campus.
Yep. Andrew, thank you for watching, Andrew.
Yes.
I really appreciate that. One thing I missed in our little setup here was I missed it myself, was actually the calendar of events. And I do want to go over that because I did include some great calendar event
Fall
ideas.
is always
Stay
a fun
tuned
time.
right now because I'm going to go ahead and play them right now. But I have to do a little finagling.
Wow, that was some awesome events.
Yeah, that's pretty cool events there.
Yes.
And listen, if you have an event that's coming up and you would like to share that with us,
Please do.
Send me a screenshot of it, or send me at least what the event is. I'll find some information online for it, and we'll include that in our show. I would love to be able to do
Yes.
that. Half the events that are up here, people have reached out to us, and we really greatly appreciate
Yep,
that.
and Be Free Boutique.
Be Free.
We had the owners on
we had
here.
them
They're
on the show.
darling people, darling couple.
That's right. Yeah, they're wonderful.
Anyway, we really like to, and then of course, I always like to support the volunteer fire departments whenever they do their food truck events, and Boston has one, and Four Corners of Madonna. What is that one? Is that Long Green Pike? Jarrettsville? No, that's not Jarrettsville. What is that, Rob?
Four Corners.
Four Corners. But what's that?
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Where the Goodwill is.
Yes. I
My
love that
McDonald's.
Goodwill.
I used to pass.
No,
leaving Baltimore, I'd always
it's
pass.
gone. Did you know that?
No.
The McDonald's, that's negative.
I used to pass when I would leave Baltimore. I would pass through there, and I'd always stop and get a little ice cream cone. I wouldn't even get a meal, sandwich, nothing. It's like in the summer, I wanted that ice cream cone, and then I keep going home.
Oh my!
So that's what I did. Yeah, I just confessed to you.
Gone.
It's a night of confession.
Well, that's okay.
Is that okay?
As
long as it's an ice cream cone at McDonald's.
That was it. We're good.
That's right. Exactly.
Right, ladies?
Yep. That's right. Exactly. Yep. And I hear applause in the audience. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, by the way, next week, you want to join us,
yes.
especially if you have insurance questions. Any type of insurance questions, whether you're buying an investment property and you need insurance for it. Not everyone underwrites that insurance policy, by the way. How about coverage for flood insurance? You need flood insurance. You have flood insurance questions.
Right.
Bring them next week, because we have a primo guy that's going to come on our program. I'm not going to tell you what it is live here, but if you follow our page and you happen to follow the current events on patch.com, things like that, we're going to have a nice advertisement for him coming on the show. So we are going to be interviewing him next week. So our interviews are kind of jumping up a little bit. Harper's Heart, by the way, is going to have me on doing a podcast. They have a podcast they're producing this weekend, and I really appreciate them having me on. They invited me to come over and just talk real estate and maybe some personal things as well. So if you happen to follow their podcast, really appreciate you guys listening to it this weekend. So
Absolutely. Sounds good.
So with that said, all right.
Go get some pumpkin spice something.
Go get some pumpkin spice anything. You can put it on ribs and stuff like that, and chicken, because I know some of you are hungry right now. So Maria, we're always better
together.
We're always better together. That's right. And remember, it matters who you work with in this market.
And we're going to talk about that next week.
If you're thinking of buying or selling a property, you want to work with the best that's out there. You want to contact Maryland Homes team, anyone on our team, and go to searchmydreamhome.com. Is there another website out there to search for homes? Absolutely not. No. It's only searchmydreamhome.com.
That's all I know.
That's where you're going to find the homes right here in Maryland. So we look forward to seeing you next week. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you next Wednesday night.
All righty. Bye-bye.
All right.